Greetings, Sorcery fans. Today I'm going to do part 2 of my Curio updates and show you what are the possible Curios that you can get in Sorcery Arthurian Legends booster boxes. There were 18 Curios in Alpha and 18 Curios in Beta Sorcery. It's estimated that there might be 18 Curios as well in Sorcery Contested Realm Arthurian Legends. The company doesn't really talk about Curios, but there have been alternate versions of cards that have been opened in packs and found that are confirmed to be Curios. And so I'm going to go through the list and update the video from last time and show you what I've discovered since then. The Squire Curios are very subtle. They have a little bit of text difference in the text box. So last time I pulled out about 10 copies, but now I've got about 50 copies of each Squire. And so I'm going to search these. This first one that was discovered was the Weightless Squire. The word Airborne Lance is lifted up on the text box. And I've double checked and triple checked these, and I don't think I have any Curios. But I'm always cautious to look and see if I did get any. And I'm just going to go through all these today just to make sure that I don't have any Curios in the lot before I sell the playsets of the Ordinaries. The next Curio that was discovered was the Reckless Squire. The word Charge Lance is inversed, and it's Lance first, and then Charge is in capital letters. So I'm going to show all of 50 copies of these just to make sure I don't have any Curios hiding inside the Reckless Squire. These are sometimes referred to as the Troll Curios because there's just something that's very subtle in the Ordinary slot that people are not noticing, and so they can overlook a very rare card. They're probably inserted in one in every 50 boxes. This is the Shameless Squire. Similarly, the word drops is printed at a diagonal, so it's kind of dropping. But I'm going to go through all these copies as well just to prove that I don't have any Curios and just show you how rare they actually are. I've opened up 14 boxes of Arthurian Legends thus far and have not pulled a single Curio in any variety. And I do think there's probably 4 more Curios that have not been discovered yet, and people are speculating what those might be. The last Squire that has a Curio is the Thankless Squire. The word Lance, 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 immobile. I think the word immobile appears underneath the lances, but right now all of these copies, they're all in the same line, so these are non-Curio copies. Cool. So let me know in the comments below if you pulled an Arthurian Legends Curio yet. Let me know which is the ones you're looking for. And so that's all the Squire Curios. Then we have some alternate art Curios. The first one is the Green Knight. This is the regular Green Knight. It is unique. The alternate art is a portrait picture of the Green Knight. So if you have an alternate art Green Knight, you have the Curio. Then there's the Wyvern. This is the regular version of the Wyvern. It's an exceptional card. It's usually pulled in the first 3 cards in the pack. The alternate art version is a medieval pencil drawing by Quentin Hoover of this Wyvern character with a different border. So if you have a different image on the Wyvern, you have a Curio. There's also a Upton Swallow, which is a gilded foil. That is a Curio and not one of the other Sir gilded foil cards. So I just grabbed this Grain Sparrow just to show you that it looks kind of like this card, but it's actually a gilded foil swallow. That is a Curio. Then there is an Atlas card that has the art of these 2 unique cards. These are giants in the game. It's called Blunderbore, and Rebek's art is by Juicy Pilkus. But the Curio is a full art image that connects here. And it's on the back, it says Avatar, but these are just uniques. My favorite Curio that I'm looking for is the Unseelie Court Foil Curio. This is a regular foil version of Unseelie Court. And if you flip it over on the back, it's the full art. But the Curio version has a little sketch, unfinished version at the bottom. And I asked Liz Danforth about this at MagicCon Las Vegas, and she said that she was behind schedule getting the painting done, so she sent Eric a scan of the unfinished piece, and this was the last piece they needed for the Arthurian Legends set, and so they included the sketch kind of version as one of the curios. The next curio is the Archimago curio, and on the back it'll say Spellbook instead of Avatar. This is an elite avatar, but the curio version has the word Spellbook on the back. There is an alternate art version of the Dosmary Pool. This is the regular unique Dosmary Pool Atlas, but the alternate art is much darker. You'll notice that this is the art that's on the side of the Arthurian Legends box. That lines up there, but the alternate art is kind of a little darker. If you pull a Dosmary Pool with darker art, that's the curio. There are 2 foreign language curios in the set that have been discovered. The first one is the Wizard's Den, named after Hane in the Wizard's Den YouTube channel. The curio version is in Japanese writing because Hane is from Japan. The other one is named after Severin Pinot, the French artist. It's this brocheliad unique site that is printed in French. So if you have a French copy, then you also have a curio version. And the final curio that's been spotted is the 14th curio on my list here. It's the Toll Bridge. These are all regular copies of Troll Bridge, which is an exceptional site, but the curio will say Toll Bridge at the bottom, kind of a nod to the bridge trolls from the first set, Cave Trolls from Alpha Beta that had a troll curio. But very subtle, very hard to find. You'll find these in the ordinary slot, I believe, if you find a Toll Bridge curio. But that's my update on Arthurian Legends Curios version 2. I'll do a third update if any of the other curios are discovered, if there's more than 14. If you have an idea, let me know what you think it might be in the comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for liking and subscribing and watching all my sorcery content. Cheers, everyone.